Hey Squishies, back again with another vlog. This is Gravity Falls Season 2, Episode 7, I think. Society of the Blind Eye. This episode was a lot of fun, although I am now extremely tired. It is 6:30 in the morning. I have been up all night. Last night I got the previous night I got an hour and a half of sleep. The night before that, 4 hours. The night before that, 4 hours. Book stuff, Patreon obligations, coming due in the same week, plus I'm going to convention in 3 hours. I leave in 3 hours, and I need to get everything done before that, and I'm doing 7 panels, and it's just... It has been a time, so I apologize for, yawns and so forth during this video. I'm crashing pretty hard. But I did enjoy this episode, and I am very proud of myself for calling it, because the Waddles story was totally substituting other people, one of whom was Stan, as I kind of suspected, because it was, the story where he had the least presence, because he was obscuring his presence. Excuse me. So, Waddles is McGucken. Builder of machine that could benefit all of mankind, but his knowledge scared him, so he destroyed his mind. That's Waddles from last episode. It's also, then the implication is that Dipper is, the Dipper from the Waddles story is Stan, the author of the journals, because that seems to be what we're saying now. Stan is oh my god, I'm sorry. Stan is Stan has always been kind of the top candidate for author of the journals, but the property of F on the laptop kind of threw me. But McGuffin's first name, McGuffen referred to himself as Phil something in this episode, so he could be F. He could be F. It was his laptop, but the journals were Stan's. Sorry. That then brings up the Society of the Blind Eye, which apparently he founded to erase all knowledge of the mysterious creatures, which, it's basically the Men in Black approach to why do people not talk about the monsters. I think out of the various approaches I've seen, I've basically seen 3 approaches to that question where, fantasy in a contemporary setting is concerned. Why, if there are strange creatures all around us, why do we never notice them? Why are all photos of Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster blurry, etc.? I've basically seen works of fiction come up with 3 answers. The one I like the least is the Dresden Files answer, which is people are stupid. I, as a general rule, take issue with any people are stupid attitude, because in my experience, there is always an unstated except me. It's not a declaration that all humans are stupid. It's a declaration that all humans are stupider than me, but I see through it. That's definitely the case in the Dresden Files, where Harry, the narrator, knows about all the monsters in the world, but other people basically convince themselves that they don't exist. I don't like that explanation. I've never liked that explanation. Then there's the somebody is actively working to suppress knowledge of them. The Society of the Blind Eye. And then, in my opinion, the best one is the Sunnydale excuse, which is people know there's something weird going on, but they don't talk about it. Because how would you? That everybody has seen little bearded men stealing pies, but everyone is afraid that if they said, hey, I saw little bearded men stealing a pie, everyone else would think they were crazy. So nobody comments on it. That's probably my favorite version. So, what else can we say about this episode? The Society of the Blind Eye itself. They're basically going around neuralizing people for Men in Black. But the society itself has, the red robes and the hoods and the rituals, and it's all very, very Illuminati. But the hoods come off, and it turns out to just be a handful of local schmoes with a conspiracy. Excuse me. Which is great. It reminds me of Hot Fuzz and the weird local ritual thing. And that's a great movie. Anything which reminds me of Hot Fuzz is probably a good thing, because it is a fantastic movie. It's not the best of the Cornetto trilogy, I don't think. That's probably at World's End, but it's still pretty solid movie. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what the name of the last Cornetto trilogy is. I think it's at World's End. Or is that one of those awful Pirates of the Caribbean movies? I can't remember, and my brain is mush right now. Other thing I noticed. Actually, no, there's nothing else significant that I noticed. I did kind of enjoy the whole. I loved having Wendy and Mabel interact. That was great, and I wish they would do it more, because those two make a fun pair to bounce off each other. Here's hoping that happens more in what's left of the show. Otherwise, I think that's about it. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.